transferred from San Diego City College where she played basketball and tennis. In order to continue on as a student athlete, she was told that she needed one more class or she couldn't play. So in typical Osiris fashion, she raced over to her advisor and was, "Put me in a class. I need to play tennis." There was no way she wasn't going to play tennis. The only class available, typography. For all you graphic designers, you know what typography is, right? Osiris at that time didn't have a clue. Can you believe that? But what she found after taking this class was a new passion: design. I know we use that word a lot here at AI, passion. He's passionate, she's passionate. But I have to tell you, all of you, Osiris, she's the real deal. I've even come up with a nickname for her: Super Cyrus. For those of you who know Super Cyrus, I'm sure you've experienced her intensity for perfection, drive to be the best, and dedication to her craft. Simply put, she's one of the hardest working students to have ever come out of AI, and her work is nothing but top-notch. Super Cyrus currently holds not one, but 2 jobs. She's a brand packaging designer at Restoration Hardware and a UI/UX designer at UI Inc. In addition, she's a volunteer high school tutor at Canal Alliance. But wait, she's not done. This is not her last degree. Her next goal is to get her master's in environmental design. Please welcome Super Cyrus Avalos.
Thank you, Corey, for that graceful introduction. I think you forgot to mention my fear of public speaking and that I enjoy long walks on the beach. Good evening, friends, family, AI staff, and faculty. On behalf of my fellow graduates, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this special occasion, my 15 minutes of fame. Just kidding, I'm limited to 7. I'm sincerely honored to be here to represent the Art Institute of California San Francisco graduating class of 2015. And because of my fear of public speaking, I thought it'd be easier to write a letter to my fellow graduates. Let's call this a battle cry letter. So here it goes. Dear creative warriors, I write to you today to crush your dreams. I will unapologetically disappoint you, and I will instill in you a deep fear of death. I'm far from your enemy, however. I am your comrade in our pursuit of creative purpose. I too walk today relieved and also nervous. So I'm writing this motivational letter because I suspect that we will need a thick skin for the hazy unknown that lies ahead, the professional chapter of our careers. Today, we have achieved a great academic victory, one that serves as a stepping stone towards self-actualization. But this, my fellow classmates, was merely one obstacle of many yet to come. There's an abstract battle out there, one that demands your utmost diligence. At AI, we have stood our ground with discipline and determination. And tomorrow, whether it be in a restaurant, the backstage of a runway show, behind the camera lens, or in a studio, we will stand our ground even stronger, because today we've earned a formidable armor. We've stared down distraction and discomfort. I mean, who can forget dodging the delightful spray of the UN fountain, or the echoing drama of the homeless people in the plaza while the class is still in session? We've undergone sleepless nights, arduous tests, stern evaluations, and countless sacrifices that make this merit worthy of celebration. But let this praise be prompt, for tomorrow the battle continues. Purpose must be hunted down incessantly. Hunt hard, be hungry for it, because it is a perpetual chase. Live in the path of mastering purpose, but never succumb to the deceit that you have obtained it, for this is beguiling. Purpose is our ally and our challenger, our duty and our reward. Creative warriors must live for this chase and sacrifice frequently for it. Although success is steep, I believe it to be simple and uniform, possessing a rich, fixed formula: visualization, perseverance, and creativity. When using these intuitive weapons artistically, success is guaranteed. When visualizing, we meditate. We plan wisely. With perseverance, we act diligently and courageously. We don't stop until the task is complete. And with creativity, not only do we innovatively conquer, but we inspire those around us. The creative aha moment that we've all experienced, that moment is epic. It feeds our soul and it transcends. This becomes the magic behind our work. And it's the passion that we transmit to our audience. This passion is what stops people in their tracks when they see a unique tailoring, when they taste an exquisite dish, and when they understand the story and process behind your work. Our creative effort is constructive in the hunting of purpose. So now, allow me to crush your dreams, because in order to achieve success, a warrior must visualize it so clearly that it becomes their reality. This is not a battlefield for the dreamer. This is the territory of the executioner. A dream threatens your agility to succeed, for it tolerates fantasy and condones time to be ungoverned. So visualize the conquest as though it has already happened and then do it. Purpose does not live in a dream. It exists in reality, and it is manifested through action. I seek to disappoint you because, in case you haven't noticed, life has a peculiar way of doing it from time to time anyhow. As warriors, we must challenge our resilience again and again. We must be willing to go to hell and back and learn the path so well that getting back on track becomes second nature. Only then will we be knocked down by failures and negativity and persevere. Use perseverance as your shield. Let's train ourselves to face adversity. Let's expose ourselves to darkness in order to see light, to turbulence to experience serenity. Practice perseverance because it is a powerful strategy in both offense and defense in the creative war zone. And finally, allow me to instill in you a deep fear of death, because we often forget that there is no guarantee that we will show up tomorrow. Our numbered days call for a sense of urgency, so there is no good reason to smother your fire. Let creativity blaze. Make your passion contagious. Abandon your comfort zone and aim to inspire. As creative warriors, we have an inexhaustible power to contribute to society, power to define thought process, to give status, to shape emotions. Creativity is beyond a task. It is about connectivity and bringing people together. This is a field of abundance, not limits. Do not be constrained by dogma. Do not fear rejection. Do not feel failure. If death is the ultimate end, then it should contrast the rest of your fears and make them seem minute. So when you find yourself in a creative dilemma, remembering that tomorrow isn't promised is a discerning way of making the right decision. Ask yourself, am I being creatively efficient or am I being creatively effective? Am I doing things right or am I doing the right things? And would my decision change if I knew I were to die tomorrow? Fortunately, today we live. We thrive. We are creative because we meditate. We are warriors because we take action. We are creative warriors because we aspire to inspire. And in the process of creating distinguished and indelible work, these skills are all we need to achieve success and self-actualization. To achieve the authentic value in life, to create tomorrow. So I encourage you to crush your dreams so that you visualize success as your reality. I encourage you to open the door to disappointment so that you practice perseverance. And I encourage you to fear death so that the creative decisions you make today stem from a place of impassioned intuition and valor. Graduates, it is my pleasure to congratulate us on our hard-earned titles. May our hunt be full of love, grace, gratitude, and continued creative purpose. Thank you.